Good morning everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we've got a little get ready with me. I'm going to an event tomorrow. It's like a networking sort of creative industry space event. I don't really know what to expect. I'm going to go and get my hair done now because I thought it's due anyway. I'll get it done before the day before the event. I made my smoothie this morning because I didn't have any time to eat, so I haven't had any breakfast. I do this every single time I go to the hairdresser, literally every time. And yeah, I thought I'd take you along with us for a little get ready with me before this event. So today will be like a hair false tan kind of night, and then tomorrow I'll be actually getting ready. I'll show you my outfit and then we'll go to the event together, so I hope you stick around. This salon is gorgeous. I love coming here every time. I always have like just such a peaceful experience. Absolutely love my hair. I'll insert some photos here of the before and after, but yeah, Chloe always smashes it. I usually just get sort of like a brush over of a colour and I get my roots refreshed, but yeah, absolutely love it. I never do anything like this. I do have to pre-warn everybody, I am absolutely crap at makeup. Like, I am actually terrible, but I thought I'd answer a few questions which I've been wanting to do for a while in one of my videos, and yeah, I'm going to a little networking event tonight. I'm very adulting. I don't know what networking even means. What does it mean? I'm just trying to navigate this being an adult life, and I have a creative beauty business, so I wanted to join this little event which was basically to gather like creative females in my area of the northeast. It's currently 10 to 4, but it starts at 6:30 and it takes 45 minutes for me to drive there, so I'm gonna have to get ready now, and I just thought I'd get ready with you and have a little chat, make getting ready a little bit more interesting. So my hands are so badly tanned. Usually I put false tan on and then I rub it on my like hands as well, obviously, but then I wash my hands and it goes really nice, but I forgot to wash my hands after I did it last night, so I went straight to sleep, and I've woke up with extremely embarrassingly dark hands, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna crack on with my makeup. I don't believe in expiry dates. I literally have used the same makeup since I was about 14. I tend to buy the same products sort of over and over, but I do want to try a few new brands, especially if I can get my hands on any vegan, on like more natural organic ingredients. I don't know whether to use my Charlotte Tilbury, is it the Flawless Filter? I'm not gonna lie, look at my bottle, it's like all came off. I don't know whether to use this for like a full coverage or to try my new tint. It is just for like everyday, it's SPF 30 and I don't think it's got the most coverage, but it's called Complexion Rescue, so I want to try that, but I don't know what's gonna look best. Maybe I'll do a mix of both. This is the problem with me, I literally just do anything when it comes to makeup. So also the questions are very varied because obviously I don't have an exact niche at the minute like with my YouTube, so questions are quite varied, but let's just chat together and get ready. What's your favourite YouTuber? Someone who influences you for real. This is the Complexion Rescue thing, so let us just see what this is like when I rub it in with my hands. It's quite light. I never wear primer, but I've got one. The lady gave us it for free when I bought the Bare Minerals stuff. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, this has actually really like helped sort of even everything out. This is really quite nice, but I feel like it's definitely like an everyday thing, not a night out thing, so I might go over it slightly, but don't judge. I bought this a few years ago when I was really into my false tan and it's like absolutely the wrong shade, but I find if I rub it in enough I can sort of get away with it. Everything I watch, like I'm just someone with like multiple personalities and I just can't change it. Like I will always be that way. I don't really have a niche, but yeah, because of that I feel like my YouTubers are really varied, but I love like Yes Theory, Kara and Nate, I love those. Eamon and Beck, I really resonate with their want to like live in a natural world and like how they have the houses in Costa Rica. Like I just absolutely love that. Louis and Raya, who live in Costa Rica, not Kara and Nate, so sorry I got that wrong. Yeah, I love those sorts of YouTubers, like adventurers. But I also love, I love Bald and Bankrupt as well. Like his videos are class. I love seeing him like go all around places that you would never really visit, especially as like a woman or like a solo traveller, but absolutely love those as well. Rogan Tate, her and her partner, I love seeing their travels. But I also love very chilled vloggers, like of course Miss Molly May, I love her. Love like Zoe and Alfie, Mark Ferris. I love a mix of adventure YouTubers and also chilled vloggers who I can have on in the background. Oh my god, I nearly forgot, Miss El Darby, of course. I really love watching her as well. I've been a YouTube fan since literally I was like 11 or 12, so I used to watch like PewDiePie when he like started gaming videos. I was so young, and it's always been my favourite form of entertainment. Like, YouTube for me is just better than anything else. Netflix, like anything. What advice would you have for someone who wants to start a business, and what's your 5-year plan from now? I think this is because my question box, I asked sort of YouTube like related questions, like if anyone was interested in why I'm starting YouTube. My 5-year plan, couldn't even tell you. I stress about what I want to do next year like every day. Like I'm working on that, but I'm definitely like quite a stressed person when it comes to life, so I feel like I definitely don't have a plan for anything, but I definitely just want to work on more and more balance, which I try to do. This is the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. I try to do anyway. Obviously I'm well into my wellness and my yoga and just trying to live in the present day. Like, obviously I do stress about the future and I want to do well and like make myself have a good future, but at the same time, like, it doesn't exist. Like, the future literally doesn't exist, so you need to also just live for the moment. Cliche but so true. So that's what yoga helps me do. It like really helps me stay present. So yeah, I don't really have a 5-year plan, but in terms of what advice would I have for someone starting a business, I'm assuming Erin has asked that because I have a beauty business, so that's what I do for my job full time. I've done that for a while now, and yeah, it's like my own business. I started it completely from scratch. There's actually a lot of girls out there who have a beauty business now. I think there's sort of like a bit of a stigma of like lashes, like loads of girls do lashes, which I did start off with, but I do a few different treatments now. And I've always been creative, I've always been artsy, like I always knew I was going to do something with art, and I've studied a few different things. I was one of these kids who never knew what they wanted to do, so I went to like college, sixth form, uni, and did an array of different subjects, but they were all sort of creative. Like, I have returning clients, so I would say I'm good at it, not to toot my own horn. And yeah, it's something that I've always came back to, so I think it obviously is for me, but like in terms of what I want to do with my life, it's not necessarily like, oh my god, I aspire to have my own like salon or have this or that. Like, I've never really been, it's hard to explain. I do it because it's my job and I've always done it, but I don't have a massive passion for it, if I'm really honest. But I think my clients and people who know me know that. Anyway, that was a very long-winded explanation of what I do, in case you didn't know. But in terms of starting your business, yeah, all you can do, it's such bad advice, and I don't know why I would be warranted to give any advice, but all you can do is start, essentially. I actually had a lot of people, including like people really close to me, who kind of didn't even believe in, like, I mean, beauty therapists have been around for years, but obviously going on your own to be self-employed when you're young isn't like, you know, always recommended or seen as normal. And you know, I dropped out of uni, and a lot of people were just like really close to me, even didn't really believe in us, I'm not gonna lie. Like, but it's my full-time job now, and I'm not saying I make loads and loads of money, but I make enough to enjoy my life and save up for my future, and you know, try and buy a house and all that sort of stuff. So like, if I had my own house and kids and I was like, you know, gonna just quit my full-time job to start a business, of course that's more of a risk. And I would just say, if you had savings, then take the risks. I always say take the risk, but it's different for everyone. Everyone's in a different position, but I think always, if you're in the position to start it on the side, definitely start it on the side. Put more effort into that than like your main job, and it will take off, and it'll be worth it. So worth it in the end. This is just the other Bare Minerals thing I got, Complexion Rescue bronzer. No, blush bronzer, but for me, I don't feel like it's a bronzer. It just seems like a cream blush, so I'm the worst. I literally put stuff on with my fingers, like, I'm sorry. What's the target audience you'd like to crack for your YouTube? This is another thing, because I've just said before, like, I don't really have a niche. I'm not really there yet, but I would definitely just like, I think, people who are into wellness, travel, balance. I think balance is like one of my like key words, is trying to just find balance, because there's so many things I love, but when I was younger I definitely did a lot of things impulsively, and I think it's not all, like I've definitely learned my lesson that it's not the best way, the grass isn't greener. Navigating your 20s, most likely I'm sure it's going to be women like probably watching me. I think travel is just something that is so important to me and that I love doing, and I think incorporating like travel into this YouTube account and like just into my videos and like, you know, on my Instagram, all my socials, I really encourage traveling, especially solo. I mean, when I first started YouTube, it was like a solo travel YouTube account, so I wouldn't say that's my niche now, just because I have more to my life than just that, but definitely solo trips coming up soon, and definitely something that I encourage as well. So just, yeah, general like female wellness and like just lifestyle. I don't know if those are niches, but you know. Where are your next travel destinations, bucket list places for you to go? Next travel destinations that I've got coming up is Amsterdam, one of them, with my boyfriend. I'm going on a trip there end of November to December. So you've seen on my last video, if you watched it, that I got the bank holiday wrong. I'm so embarrassed. So many people text me like, the bank holiday is a Scottish bank holiday, it's not English. Oh my god, I'm trying not to laugh. So yeah, figured that one out, and it turns out Ryan had to take an extra day off work, so love that for him. Amsterdam's going to be such a cute little trip. I can't wait to get, I feel like it's very aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to get lots of cute photos. And other than that, I don't have anything else planned. However, talking about solo travel, I haven't had loads and loads of time off, so I've obviously sort of checked with like clients and stuff, and everyone seems pretty happy for us to go away, so I think I'm going to do solo travels in January, but I don't know where, so you might be able to help us. But I went to Costa Rica this year, and I didn't vlog it, and I really wish I had. But Costa Rica felt like home. It was somewhere that I just absolutely like fell in love with. Of course, I am one of these people who really likes to try new countries all the time, and I've never been to Bali. I've been to Thailand, but I never ever went to Bali, and obviously it's really popular. And with me loving my spirituality and wellness and yoga, I thought it'd be a perfect place for me to have a solo trip. And bear in mind, the last time I went solo travelling, I was 19, maybe just turned 20, and so it's been 2 years since I last travelled on my own, and I am very comfortable, and I will say I don't really agree with that. I think you've got to get out your comfort zone, and I've been my own worst enemy with that, so I really think I want to go somewhere on my own. The thing is, I think Bali's quite a safe option, because it's like I'll just be staying there. I won't be travelling around, like I'll be travelling around Bali, but obviously not different countries, just Bali. If I went to Costa Rica again, I'd want to do a few countries in South America. I've wanted to do South America travels for a while, but obviously the problem with that is I don't have that long to take off. Like I was only going to take like a few weeks, and I feel like to do South America you need to really do it properly, so I just don't know. But I've seen a couple of like group trips that really tickle me fancy. But I feel like for the first trip, just to prove to myself, you know, like I'm capable, and getting out your comfort zone is a good thing. By the way, this is just a little Revolution brow pencil, again, nothing fancy. Yeah, so I was thinking Bali would be a safe option. Another thing is like a few friends I know are going to be out there at the same time. It's actually rainy season in Bali in January, so I've got that to consider, but I'm not really necessarily going for the weather. I mean, I am, but it's more just for the break in general, and I know that no matter what time of year it is in Bali, that it's going to be busy. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little bit just all over the place, not really knowing. What I'm obsessed with at the minute really badly is this Better Than Sex mascara in the brown shade. Molly May posted about this, and it's honestly just really good. So I usually wear this now just all the time. I'll never wear a black one again, unless when I am going out and I want to look a little bit more dramatic, I put my Clinique black one over the top, so I might do that this time. But yeah, so next travel destinations, Amsterdam, and also somewhere in January, but I don't know where, so help me out in the comments or send me a DM if you've been any of those places and you want to recommend anything. What makeup item have you had the longest, your ride or die? This is the thing, cause all of these are pretty new, but like, Cocoa Bronze, it's basically an instant wash off like bronze and tan thing, and I feel like it's very similar to all the tanning drops that you see on TikTok nowadays, but it's the Body Shop. I don't know if they sell this anymore, because I got this last recent one
from an outlet in Durham. I didn't get it from the main body shop, so I don't know if they still sell it, and I really hope they do because I'm running out. I was young, I stole it out my mum's makeup drawer and never went back, so that's probably one thing I could say. If you've got a chance to create a brand, what would your brand be and what would you sell? That's a very random question, but honestly, it's funny you say this because obviously with us having a beauty business and being quite a creative person, I've thought multiple times about like creating a brand or like a company, especially related to lash products or, you know, nail products, but honestly I just don't think it's for me. I think money wise there's a lot of benefits to e-commerce. I think about this often, right? I'm not passionate about anything like that, like materialism and blah blah blah. Like, I don't think I want to sell someone something that they don't really need. That sounds very deep. And realistically, it's true, like yes, I have loads of products and loads of shit, but I am really trying to cut down more, be a little bit more of a sustainable queen. I'm selling pretty much all of my stuff that I just don't wear on repeat, and I'm just really trying to like aim towards being a little bit more oh, I forgot about this. This is the Bare Minerals blush that I bought as well, so I'm going to put that on. What was I saying? Yeah, not to sound all like spiritual and annoying, but I really am trying to be a bit more sustainable, and I just feel like there's nothing that I'm passionate about in my life to want to sell. Like, I'm not passionate really enough about clothes, makeup. What my dream is, if I'm going to be completely honest, is to create, oh no, I need to create, I think, travel content slash wellness content, and I want to just inspire people to get out there and do things that are kind of the opposite of like materialism, so the opposite of buying things. You know, we always buy things for quick serotonin boosts and blah blah blah, and so do I, we all do it, but like I also love the balance, as I was saying before, like a balance in life of also like getting out in the world and having real serotonin boosts and really improving your life through like body and exercise and spirituality and meditation. I really believe in all of that. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I'm not one of them people who kind of like shoves it in anyone's face. I'm still a very like, I'm like a consumer like everyone else. Like I'm very much still in that world, but I'm trying to edge my way out of it, and I think that's what I want to sort of do in my life. Something down the route of like travel and wellness, I think. To answer the question, I don't think there's anything I would ever sell, but oh, trips. That's a lie. I would sell trips. I would sell retreats and trips, like group trips and travel, group travel sort of holidays and stuff like that. I'd love to do that because I think that's like you're selling an experience, not a product. So that is definitely something. So I've completely missed the question there. That's annoying. Yeah, no, there is something I would sell. If I could have a business, what would it be? Oh my god, why have I only just thought of this? A travel business, some form of thing where I could help people travel the world. I'll do one more cute question. What's your go-to coffee in the summer and in the winter? Right, I'm going to quickly do some powder. I've done powder bronzer and now I'm doing like a powder blush. Go-to coffee in the summer is obviously iced latte with oat milk. When I was in school, so I must have been like 14, 15, and I've always believed in the being vegan thing, but like I was brought up as like a meat eater, right? So I was in school one day and I was like, I'm just gonna be vegan. And all my friends oh, I'm laughing, all my friends were getting like beef dinners and I was like, I'm vegan. And I remember one day I was like, guys, if you leave anything, I'm vegan, but if you leave anything, I don't want it to go to waste because I would rather me eat it than a cow die for nothing. So I would eat the leftover meat that they'd had on the plates. Myself as vegan, but it's because I was stopping it from going in the bin, so I thought it was, I mean, that still counts in my opinion. I was stopping it from going to waste, so that was better for the planet than letting a cow die for nothing. So I was vegan for like 2 days, and because of that, to be fair, I switched. I thought I was lactose intolerant or something, a mix of that and then wanting to be vegan, so I switched to like almond milk. Still drank that to this day. So to be fair, for the last 7 or 8 years, once you change over, you'll never go back. Like, I could not now do cow's milk, so I have oat milk in my lattes. Then in the winter, I'd probably just say either a cappuccino or probably a latte as well, but just a hot one. For lipstick, I usually always do the Clinique Black Honey with a lip gloss, Dior lip gloss on top, lip oil, sorry. I'm going to do the rest off camera and try and fix my wrinkle mishap. Guys, my sister's on a call, but this is my outfit. This is the jumper from New Look. Skirt is from Zara, and then the boots, I don't know where they're from, I think ASOS, and the socks are New Balance. So look, the socks are New Balance and I've hid it. This is a little skirt, jumper, boots. I'm gonna drive now for about 45 minutes. So I'll see you when I get there. I'm nervous, not that deep. Life ain't that deep. Do what you want to do, and you know what, if you want to go somewhere, even if you know nobody, and you want to surround yourself with people who you think are going to lift you up and support you in your business, then do it. Because you know what, having your own business is hard, and getting the support sometimes isn't always available. People aren't always going to agree with it, but do it anyway. Do what makes you happy, because it's only your life, nobody else's. But yeah, little TED talk over. I'm gonna go now, but I can't even like say anything right now, but it says 39 minutes on my map, which is like 10 minutes above the schedule. So I'm gonna leave now. I'm probably gonna be a bit early, but I'm hoping that's the case, because I hate being late to events like this and walking in and you can hear a pin drop. So I've got this, but I'm also scared. I'm at Tim Hortons and I'm just gonna get a milkshake. I thought I need something with like sugar to just hype us up. Never had anything here other than coffee, so it's you need to calm down on the radio. You need to calm down. Thank you. I don't know, I think iced cap is the one with coffee. I've got the one without coffee in, so I think it's just an iced cream milkshake thing. I don't know, I got this. I feel like the sugar will just hype us up. This is like someone who doesn't drink like anything other than water or coffee. The sugar's just gonna make us jump from the walls like a child. So I'm early, and I like to get places early. My time management isn't the best, but if I can, I like to get places early, and now I'm like dead early and I'm sat, the only space that I get is right opposite the coffee shop, so I can just see in and like no one's there. Oh well, you know what, I'd rather be early than late. Maybe this is a good thing. As soon as I see that they're ready, I'll just wander in. Everybody, I have just finished editing this video, and it does seem that I didn't do an outro, so looking like this, I just want to come on and say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The event was absolutely amazing. Everyone was so welcoming, so nice, and honestly it couldn't have went better. I was so tired afterwards, because I think we actually ran over and I stayed a lot later than we were meant to, so it was amazing. Met so many gorgeous people from the northeast with creative businesses. The energy, the vibes, the conversations were flowing. It was honestly a lovely event, and I definitely want to do more of them. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.